Hi, it's Shonna, and I'm really glad you're here for a story. Welcome to Stories with me, Shonna. Tonight, we're going to do a story called Walk on the Wild Side. This is a book for little ones. I'd say 3 and up. Anywhere from 3 to like early primary years. And it's a story with a message about how the most important thing when you're with friends is just to enjoy each other. You don't have to win all the time. The most important thing is that you have adventures together instead of fighting against each other and trying to beat each other. So, what makes this story special tonight is I brought some friends. I brought Black Bear, hello, and my friend Moose, how do you do? And I brought my friend Beaver, hi, look at my tail. And they're going to help me tell the story tonight. So let's get calm in our bodies. I like to take deep breaths, and somebody told me you can pretend to blow out birthday candles on a birthday cake to help you feel calm. So let's try it tonight. I've never done that before. It's worth a try. You ready? We'll take a big breath in together. Pretend that my fingers are birthday candles and blow them out. Kind of works. Or you can just take a big breath in like this and blow it out. Just taking a few big breaths and holding it and blowing it out can make your whole body feel so much better. So let's get comfortable. I have my cup of tea. I have a nice soft sweater on. And my cat is walking around. Maybe she'll cuddle with me. Probably won't. She's not very snuggly. Do you have a pet at home that you can cuddle up with? Or maybe a stuffed animal? Or your favorite blanket? Go ahead and do that now. Do something that makes you feel comfortable. Maybe it's your favorite shirt or a nice snack. I'll wait for you. You can just pause the video, and when you're ready, come back. Are you ready now? Fantastic. Let's get started with my story. It's called Walk on the Wild Side, and it's written by Nicholas Oldland. That's the author. That's the person who made up the story. I'm going to open the cover. And let's look at the first page. It says, there was once a bear, a moose, and a beaver who loved adventure, but sometimes their competitive natures got in the way of having fun. Oh, hang on. Bear has something to say. What's that, Bear? Well, competitive nature means that we like to play games and races and stuff, and I like to be the winner. No, I like to be the winner. Hey, no, I like to be the winner. I guess that's what it means when they say we're a bit competitive. Yeah, we all like to win. The problem with being competitive all the time is that if you have to be the first or be the winner all the time, how do you think that makes everybody around you feel? Yeah, sometimes I think it can make other people feel angry. Maybe they just want to have fun and they don't want to feel like you're trying to beat them all the time. Let's see what happens next. One sunny morning, the bear, the moose, and the beaver decided it was a great day to climb a mountain. Oh my gosh, that is a very big mountain. To get to the mountain, they descended into a valley. Oh, Bear says, descended means go down. Okay, so they descended into a valley and they walked through a grassy field. Bear says, are we there yet? And then they waded through a stream and they crossed a deep canyon. Beaver says, a canyon is a space in between two big mountains. Look, right there, see? Don't look down, that's what I said to them. You're right, they were crossing a big canyon and you could fall and hurt yourself. Let's see what happens next. At the foot of the mountain, they stopped for a snack, and in between mouthfuls, the bear, the moose, and the beaver discussed ways to make their hike more interesting. The beaver thought the best way to add some excitement was to make it a race. I love to be number one. I love to have races. Well, as soon as they finished their last bites, the three friends were off and running. The race was on. I wonder what happened next. What do you think happened next? Do you think they had fun with their race? I don't know. Let's find out. Well, thanks to his long legs, the moose took an early lead, but the beaver and the bear followed right on his tail. There, you can see the moose is leading, and then beaver, and then bear. But then, oh, he has something to say. Just get ready. There's a scary part coming up. Thanks, Moose. Okay, let's see what happens to Moose. But then, just as the moose rounded a bend in the mountain path, a boulder came tumbling down towards him. A boulder is a great big rock. Oh my gosh. How do you think the moose felt knowing there was a great big boulder coming down at him? I would be afraid too. Fortunately, the moose jumped out of the way just in time, but unfortunately, he jumped over the side of the mountain. Ah! It was really, really scary. Oh, I bet it was, Moose. I hope he was okay. When the beaver rounded the bend, the moose was out of sight, and he was worried that he'd fallen behind, and the beaver picked up his pace. He went faster. And when the beaver came running by, he heard the moose's cry for help, and the bear followed the sound to the mountain's edge, and the bear saw the moose dangling from a tree branch. Look. His antlers got stuck in the tree branch, so he didn't fall down. Bear said, good thing for his antlers, that tree, because that stopped his fall. But now I had to figure out how to get him out. Oh, what would you do? How would you help Moose get out from that tree? I don't know what I would do. Maybe a rope? Maybe I'd call the fire department? What would you do? They're in a very tricky situation. Well, fearlessly, the bear attempted a daring rescue. Wow, he's a good friend. Sadly, he failed. Whoops! Oh my gosh! He fell too. Oh my gosh, but thanks to Moose's quick reflexes, he saved Bear's life. Look at this. The moose is stuck in the tree, and the moose is holding on to the bear. who can help them? Who could come and help them? I can. I have an idea. Something to do with my great big teeth and a tree. Just watch. Okay, Beaver, let's see what happened. Well, the moose and the bear's cries for help echoed up the mountain, and the beaver followed their calls down the path. Help! Help! And the beaver's instincts kicked in. He chewed down a tree, and he carved out 2 notches. And he lowered the simple ladder down to the moose and the bear so they could climb up. Wow. I just made a ladder out of a tree stump, and I made steps. I chewed out steps out of the tree stump. But Beaver, that was a very, very clever idea. Thank you. Back on solid ground, the 3 friends realized that their hike had become a little bit too exciting. If they were going to make it up to the top of the mountain, a slower pace might be better. That was too exciting. It was dangerous what happened to Moose and to Bear. So that's when their hike became more interesting, and they actually started having even more fun. They explored a dark cave. Look at that. And Moose even said, "You can go first." They discovered a prehistoric fossil. That looks like a fossil of a dinosaur. And they helped each other along the way. They stopped being competitive and trying to beat each other and be the fastest and first, and actually started to enjoy each other's company. Well, by the end of the day, the bear, right there, the moose, and the beaver agreed that reaching the top of the mountain was great, but just enjoying the journey together was even better. They look much happier at the end, don't they? Did you like that story? It's fun to win, but sometimes winning kind of gets in the way of having fun with your friends. Beaver, Bear, and Moose would like to say goodbye to you, and I'm going to say goodbye to you and thank you for staying for the story with me. If you really like this book, just let me know and I'll see what I can do to find a copy for you. Or you might be able to look at the library and see if they have one. But until next week, I hope you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week. And Beaver, Moose, and Bear say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for listening to our story. Have a good night.